Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the garage. So if you saw the previous video from the Run What You Brung event at Cecil County Dragway hosted by Dirty Max Jack, I promised you guys we'd try and do a cage update video this week. Well, this is that update. So also in that video I had alluded to that we were kind of at a holding point because I screwed up. So how I screwed up to start things off, this door bar right here on the driver's side, as you see, comes from high in the back to low in the front. On the passenger side, as you can see, there is no bars, or there are no bars. Sorry for my grammar. Anyhow, I screwed up. I was making that bar exactly like this one, got everything lined up how I wanted it, started welding everything in. Well, I never actually looked at my bottom fit, and I had a very large gap down here. So I had to cut it out, went to looking at my pile of tubing that I have in the driveway here, and well, there was no pieces of 1 5/8 083 wall chromoly left that were long enough to make that piece. So I'm also starting off this video with a big shout out to MD Diesel Fab on the Instagram. I actually met him on Sunday at the Run What You, that's very hard to say, Run What You Brung event. He had actually done a couple of the cages there. There was a 6.4 Power Stroke and a Duramax with 850 cages that he had done. Very high quality from what I could see. I got to talk to him and said, hey, you know, I need a piece of tube. I really don't feel like running up to S&W. And he measured up what he had, and he had a piece that suited us, and that's right here. So we have a 6-foot piece of 1 5/8 083 wall chromoly from him. I went and got that today. I think I was there for like 2, maybe 3 hours just chit-chatting with him, you know, talking diesel trucks, talking about building the cages. And he had a truck there that he's doing a back half on, and wow, was it impressive. Definitely check him out on Instagram. If you are in the Cecil County Dragway area, Rising Sun, Maryland area, check him out, direct message him. You know, if you need an 850 cage or roll bar done or something, you know, give him a shout, see what he has to say. Just looking at the work he had in the shop today and I saw on Sunday, he does some good work. I'm very impressed. So anyhow, on to the cage update. Yeah, so the driver's side is practically done, as you guys can see. Let me get a light. So our funny car cage is just about completely done. The only real thing we have to do in here is put a crossbar for our 5-point harness, where that'll attach, but I'm gonna wait until we figure out exactly where the Kirky is gonna sit, so that way we get that correct. I think it has to be below the shoulders, but within 4 inches, something like that. So the funny car cage is done. We have these helmet bars, so that way my helmet actually can't come through the bars. Our door bar, our other smaller door bar going back, the windshield support bar is in. Yeah, the driver's compartment is looking good. The only bar on this side that we still need is actually, there's a triangulation bar that goes underneath the floor from that outrigger to the front outrigger. So we're doing good there. Also on the front of the truck, let me grab my light. So also on the front here, as you guys can see there, I fabricated some mounts for the body. Basically that square mount is some box tube with a hole in it welded to our outrigger. We can use our factory bolt to go up into the factory mount that is still in the cab, and I originally put that and the passenger one in. Body wasn't sitting 100% correct, so I had to cut them down, redo them a little bit, so when we bolt everything down, the cab is still sitting at the height in the back here where it should be. So that's all done. Still have to figure out a way that we're gonna mount the cab in the rear here. Probably just gonna end up welding the cab to the whole cage assembly. Also completed on the truck is our rear down bars. So as you can see here, I have 2 5/8 083 wall tubes that come down to our frame. Actually, with our 25/6 cage, we don't need these bars. Since we have a funny car hoop, we don't need them. But I figured with the extra rigidity, it would be, you know, beneficial to the whole chassis. Also, they just look cool. When you see a truck with these, you know it's got something going on, and we are well past the sleeper stage. Now, if you take notice, standing in the center here, these bars are not straight. So these bars come from the frame and actually go to the corner of the cage. So the thought process behind that is this bar goes directly to where our window bar comes in, or our window roof bar. So if something were to happen, the thinking is, say we have a front end collision or something happens, all that energy will be transferred up the cage and through to the back of the chassis, just making everything stronger, more secure, and just all around safer. So basically what we have left to do is the triangulation bar I said on the bottom here, and the door bars, and this windshield support bar on the passenger side. And then there's one bar that has me kind of concerned. So underneath the cab of this truck, in between the frame rails, we actually have to do an X. This X right here, as you can see, it's right between the frame in the center of the cab. And as you can imagine, that is kind of a difficult bar or couple bars to make up on a four-wheel drive truck. We have to take those bars and kind of get them up over our transmission and transfer case setup. So needless to say, that's going to probably be the absolute last bars that we do. I haven't even really fully committed to it because we have to put an engine and transmission, all that into it. I might even forego that, just get our 850 cert for this year, since there will have to be some licensing and all that stuff for the SFI stuff. I don't know yet, haven't decided. I'm just really kind of itching to get this engine in here, but that will be the final bar of this whole thing. So that's kind of enough. Oh, and one other thing. In order to get all the welds, like there's welds behind here for where all these bars intersect, I had to jack the cab way up with the engine hoist. So I had to cut the floor out even more than it already was in order to get it up. And also in here with our back X brace, I had to cut the floor out there. That's all going to need patched. It's just like a non-stop list of things to do. But I can see the end on the horizon for this cage. So that's a whole lot of talking about the cage. Let's get to work and try and get a couple more tubes in here tonight. All right, guys, so it is much later. Kind of still getting back in the swing of holding the camera or putting the camera up while I'm working again. Trying to get back to that so we can get back to our more regular routine. So I just kind of set the camera up on the argon bottle here, or the empty argon bottle there, and forgot about it for a good while. Anyhow, there wasn't really much to see. So basically we got our driver's or passenger side door bar in. Everything is welded. It's nice and solid. Once again, big shout out to MD Diesel Fab for hooking us up with that chromoly so we can continue this project without having to go for, a big excursion. Anyhow, I also got this little bar coming down just like the other side. I got it fabbed up, and the other side here, I'm starting to get it fit up. It's not completely done yet, but then we can get that all welded in and get our windshield support bar in. Yeah, we're coming toward the end here. So really, we're getting a lot of these bars on the cage done. We're almost there. The next big thing as far as the cage is concerned is the Kirky seat right here. So yeah, we're starting to get where we can make it look like a truck again, which is exciting. I mean, I want to shove that new Freedom engine in here so bad and just get the thing running, especially being at the track last weekend. It just, man, I can't wait back. I can't wait to get back there doing it. It's late. It's a school night. We made some progress on the cage. I'm going to keep working on it. Hopefully next time I talk to you guys, we are further along and done. I'm hoping to be done the next time I pick up the camera, but you never know. We'll see. Anyway, guys, get out in your garage. Get the wrenching in your truck. Wow. It is late. Get out in your garage. Get the wrenching on your truck.